Okay, great. Now that we are able to see a list of all our members in the system, register a new member, view the details of that registered member, create a membership payment, and see the list of all the membership payments created, and finally deactivate our membership, I think the next step of this tutorial will be just to optimize the user experience and how the elements communicate with each other based on data received from the back end. So we're going to start by firstly deactivating the membership activate membership button based on the membership status of the member that we are on the details view of, and also customizing the status tag component, which comes default with the details view, to be able to accept dynamic values from the back end and be changed respectively based on the membership status. So we can do that by navigating onto our members details view form designer mode. I'm going to do that right now by using the shorthand method. So I am going to click right there. Great. When the form designer mode opens up, I can then navigate to my button group component, and let me just collapse that so we have more space to work with. Can navigate to my button group component and go customize my activate membership button. So I click on it and scroll all the way down to the bottom to custom enabled. And what this basically does is, based on your return statement, if it evaluates to true, then it will enable the components that you are dealing with, and if it returns true, then it will if it returns false, sorry, then it will disable that component. So we can go ahead and enter a return statement that checks whether the membership status is active, which is item value 2. So we can just go ahead and check if that membership status is active, and if it's active, then the button should be disabled, but if it is either in progress or whatever other status, it should be enabled. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and paste a code snippet. Great. Once that code snippet is done, it's just checking for the membership status of that particular member. If it evaluates to item value 2, which is active, and if this return statement evaluates to true, then the button will be enabled, but if it evaluates to false, then it will be disabled. So we can go ahead and click on OK to confirm our changes and click on save. Great. The next step is to now customize the status tag. So I'm going to navigate to it, and because we wanted to take dynamic values, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that value, because we want it to be dynamic based on which value is received from the back end. So we can go ahead and go paste in our default mappings, which basically handles the status tag color and the text that will be displayed on it upon rendering. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste that code snippet. Great. My code snippet is pasted in. So what this basically means is when my status tag evaluates to 1, then the text that is going to be shown is in progress. Evaluates to 2 is going to be active, and 3 is going to be cancelled. So you can go ahead and click on OK to confirm those changes, and we can then go ahead and click on value expression. And what this basically does is it allows you to communicate with the back end, so that based on whichever value is returned from the back end based on the membership status, it will then map the status tag to the default value and text that was set in the previous step there by default mappings. So I'm going to go ahead and paste in that code snippet as well. Great. Once that code snippet is pasted in, we can go ahead and save our changes, and finally it's defaulting to not recognized, because at this moment it's not being rendered because it's not on a specific members details view yet. But as we save and go open it on a rendered details view, we should see it in action. So let's do that. Gonna click on save, and we're going to navigate back to our details view. click on Jane Doe, and as you can see, the status tag component is defaulted to active because the membership status is active, and as you can see, the activate membership button is disabled based on our condition. So to see this in action, I think I'm just going to create another member who doesn't have an active membership so that you can see the difference. So let's go back to our members table view and create our new member. Let me call this Willow. I don't know, I'm bad with names. Willow Harry, I guess. Willow Harry. Phone number 07158965889. This is not my phone number, by the way. Residential address 265 West Avenue, Deactivating Centurion. Membership status in progress. Membership number 002. Membership start date, we're going to give it the 17th. Membership end date, 17th as well. Go ahead and I don't know why I didn't create that, but let me select it again. Yeah, it's great. So you can go ahead and create that member.